WhatsApp group. He's one of my members, and we're always talking about it. I'm like, oh mate, unreal, honest to cars, flipping bulletproof. So in this video, I'm going all about the 300,000 miles, how much he's cost him, how much he spent, has he had any repairs and any problems in the 300,000 miles, and just proves ', 2019 Kia e-Niro. It's one of my mate's cars, and yeah, it's been an absolute trooper. In this video, I'm going to talk about it just hit its 300,000
VTC driver. So it's not lab conditions, it's just a real world test. And a couple of things to note here. So in Paris, it's very difficult to drive in, even for a seasoned driver. I was there last year. I rented one of the little mopeds that you can drive.
Worst case, wind, rain, freezing temperatures. You're looking at about 235 to 40 worst case, which has been like that from day one. So it's brilliant.
Then he became a VTC driver in France. And in February 2019, he bought a Kia e-Niro. I don't know if it was brand new or not. Maybe it was pretty much brand new. Could have been 6 months old. I don't really know. And he said he uses on
just bump, bump, bump everywhere. Sometimes he's got 4 airports up and down the country, and that's why we're all like, oh, in the WhatsApp group, because he's in an electric car, and I think he does 250, 280 mile range, and he's
faulty batch of rocket batteries for Kia, because this has not missed a beat on the 12-volt battery front. Just to explain to those that don't know, if the 12-volt battery is dead or weak,
he's got these accounts, so it saves him a lot in the rapid charging. So he's done 300,000 miles, right? So servicing costs, there is literally nothing to service on them, but with certain manufacturers
and you're rapid charging, and that's when you may possibly hear the coolant kicking in to keep the batteries cool in the inverter. So one of the biggest expenses was brake pad replacement. Now, not because the brake pads had worn down, were on average half the price of every other rapid charge provider in Europe. So long drives in this were an absolute breeze.
Unbelievable car. We always just say he's thinking about swapping it for like a V-Class or a minibus, and he just doesn't want to get rid of it. It's just such a trooper. Tyres wise, right? So he doesn't get EV tyres, similar to myself.
They look like they're going to last longer than 20-something thousand miles. So it went in for its...
You know, because electric cars really don't chew up the tyres, generally speaking, if you drive normally. And we're starting to see a similar story with BYDs in Brazil, where they're getting over 230,000 kilometres with zero issues.
Around the electric vehicle, it really is. Got Android Auto, which connects 90% of the time okay through the USB in the middle of the car. Trail the cable through into this little compartment here. That way.
With this car, and then occasionally taking it on road trips. So it's doing really, really well. The 2023 model in the United States is updated to have even more range. I think it gets 33 miles per gallon. 33 miles of EV only range.
Is the VES button, which is the audible sound that you get below 15 miles an hour, this humming noise, so people are aware that you're driving on EV at slow speeds, which is sort of a good idea. On a run in the summer, I can easily get 5 miles per kilowatt hour. And again, I've driven from Abington, south of Glasgow, all the way to Scrabster, which was 300
and fine if you're just going around town, but once you start going up big hills, it starts becoming a bit of a struggle. With 200 horsepower, if your electric motor is running and your gas motor are running, then you're fine. But if you
steering wheel, obviously in the winter, a lot of people turn off the lane departure. It doesn't really bother me. The new app works well. It gives you far more detail, so that's still great for...
Let's say the outer part of the car, this plastic. Okay, this plastic, thanks to Kia, it's not stable. I mean, it is stable, but the main issue with it,
they're reasonably linear, but like apparently many hybrids, the brake can sometimes be grabby. And what does that mean? Well, grabby brakes means you are stepping on the brake and it'll just kind of like, it'll...
what else? It's an oil seals. Okay, so this car had its oil seals replaced, I think 3 times.
Was experiencing, because even though I still get it a little bit, it does seem to have improved quite a bit, and I don't experience the hesitation when accelerating that I used to experience. Another thing that has kind of annoyed me is the 12 volt.
The last complaint with this car, as you can see the dashboard, but let's say I'm turning off the car, okay? Now I'm turning it on. You can
To use as a family road trip car a little bit longer by putting a roof rack and a roof box on it, but it's still really tight even just with 3 of us. And you know, once you start trying to throw in bikes,
let's roll back to the Kia Niro hybrid petrol. 35 grand in petrol. You saved 20 grand just in fuel. Honestly, crazy, innit? I just can't believe, like, Kia.
Another big shout out for the Kia Niro. Great value second hand if you're thinking of getting an EV. And in the summer, if you want a genuine 300-mile range car with the remaining 7-year warranty, this is 4 years old. God.
it also means I don't have ICCU failures. And this 2022 has been around for quite a while. Kia had this generation of cars since I think 2017 or 2018, which means they had enough time.
€1,300, but that's obviously not realistic. But that's really cheap. So imagine it's more expensive and he didn't get the off-peak price. Double it. That's €20,000. That's really, really cheap.
By the looks of it, the electric cars are really proving themselves in the trade. Do you know what I mean? But people are just worried about it. I don't know why. I done a Heathrow in mine, and I've got a very small battery compared to most. And I done a Heathrow in mine with no problems. I've got another video on that.
USB. It's awesome. I really like the idea. Yeah, another thing. Usually, this car has like 1, 2,